That's why he wasn't at rehearsal. All right, here we go. My first guest is, of course, a lovely actress who's appeared in the films Uptown Girls, Just Married, and 8 Mile. Beginning this Friday, you can see her in Little Black Book. Please welcome Brittany Murphy. That thing with the butt at the end, that was good. All right.
What a beautifully wonderful band. I've been dancing to you guys backstage.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
That is not allowed here.
Sorry.
That's very nice. No, that was perfectly acceptable. They play weddings, bar mitzvahs. Rent those guys out.
Good to know.
You look fantastic. You look very nice.
Thank you very
I like
much.
that dress. Is that?
Thank you.
It's green. Yeah. No, but it's like it's got this cool material and little tears in it here and there.
Yeah.
Sort of little frayed edges. It's kind of sexy.
In the safe places. Why, thank you.
Yeah. Sorry.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're about to use a can of mace on me. Yeah.
I know.
Just never happened on a late night show.
No, I don't have a purse. It doesn't go with this dress.
Oh,
so
okay, good. Then I'm
safe.
safe.
You're fine.
Now let's talk about Little Black Book. This is an interesting idea behind a movie because in this movie you snoop and you find you know, this little black book that has your lover's previous girlfriends.
Correct.
Yes. And you go looking. Is this something that you think a lot of women do? Do you think a lot of women snoop?
Well, there was a test screening with that 500 people attended a couple of weeks ago. It's gotten a great response from people, which has been awesome. But and everyone had been asked after the screening if they had ever snooped, and 83% of all women said they did.
Wow.
And over 50% of the men said they did.
That's
oh, no, maybe
so,
it was 30.
Oh, really? So
30,
it's like
37.
Well, we don't know, so you can pretty much say whatever you want.
It was 53.
Right. Really? Wow, now you've got it together. I heard it was 94. So women, you think, are more curious about, in general.
Or maybe they just admit it.
Maybe. So men are lying bastards is what you're saying. Right.
I didn't say it. Conan.
I think we get... Now, have you ever, you know...
have you ever snooped?
Me? No. There's this woman right here who went, yeah! It's true. I think we all have, but it's what you do. For example, what do you do? If you're, what kind of snooping would you do? You're in a relationship, what would you do?
Well, I ask tons of questions,
right.
And I know this is something that you understand. You do this every day.
That's right.
And we get to watch it. But,
and I'm a pro.
But I think you can tell by people's responses if they're telling you the truth or not.
Right.
I'm terrible at snooping because I'm a rotten liar.
Right.
I'm awful at it, and I have a very guilty conscience. So.
Is there any area of the house that you would search? Let's say you're in a relationship.
The bathroom.
You'd search the bathroom. Like,
I have looked in the occasional bathroom cabinet, but I like to call that curious.
Oh, you look in the...
I prefer to call that curiosity.
You're curious. You like to know what kind of medication they're on.
Correct.
In case you should need to save their life at some point.
Yes, you never know.
Wow, that is so... Because that's really personal stuff, what
Does
medication you're on.
Need to take an asthma medication.
Right.
Must I take charge in a certain situation?
Wow, that's such a classy way of saying I went through your medicine cabinet and took the blue pills.
I think also lotions and potions tell a lot about people. You know, all the little lotions and things.
Well, if you have lotions and potions at all, it probably says something about you.
Or we could say products.
Men aren't comfortable with the term lotions. Like sometimes here at the show, the people that do the hair and makeup will say, would you like to take this lotion home? And a guy gets weird. Like, I don't want an emollient, a balm, a lotion, a cream. Those things all make me nervous.
What about a creme?
A creme would be nice. Put a little in my soup and it'd be nice.
What makes you comfortable?
What makes me comfortable? We like manly sounding stuff.
Like chapstick? Does that sound too
Chapstick sounds a little bit. I like take this power sander home and use it on your head. You know, round off the edges.
Like emery board wouldn't be a good thing.
No, you can't. No, that's not good. I'm very sensitive about these things. Now, I'm interested in this area. I'm told that you are very attracted to tall men, and I'm going somewhere with this. You have gone out with a lot of tall guys, is that right? I have,
that's true. I've had 5 boyfriends and a fiancé, all exes, and most of them were quite tall.
How tall are we talking here?
My ex was 6'4".
6'4".
How tall are you?
I'm well over 7 feet high. I look smaller on television. On television, I look small, but I'm 7 feet high and much more muscular in person.
And I testify.
And in person, my voice is very low and manly. It's not this high quack you hear at home. But you like taller guys? What is it you like about a taller guy?
I like it. I also like being carried. I think that's fun.
You like being carried?
I love being carried. I'm 5'3", and I didn't shoot up to this height and stay that way. I've always been the littlest one in class and such.
So you like when you're walking on the beach with your boyfriend, if he's holding you and going,
I think it's fun to still be able to be carried, and I like looking at the world from your perspective. Like, come here. Do you mind?
What do we do? Depends on what we're doing.
Well, I want you to see.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I want you to see the world from my perspective.
Okay.
And then you'll be able to tell, like, really bend down a little bit. Okay, stop. Okay, look at that. See how different it is?
No.
Oh, no. Okay, there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this sucks. What is this? This is terrible. I can't do a show like this. Can you see the world from my perspective? This is what I see when I walk around.
Now you stand normal, please.
Okay, normal.
See, this is extraordinary to me. Now I see all the cameramen.
Right. So you actually see things differently when you're taller. But you, when you're that height, don't have a giant red cone hanging in front of your eyes.
No, but I could if I wanted to.
I'll get you one of these. They're cheap.
Thank you.
You started in this business quite young. Is that true?
Yes.
How you were 13?
I was 13 when I started doing this professionally, yeah.
And you were doing commercials?
Yes. Well, 12 and a half doing commercials for about 6 months. I had been wanting to do it for a while, but I lived in New Jersey, and I asked my mom, I saw a picture of a child's headshot on the corkboard at my dance studio, and I had asked and I knew he was in commercials, and I'd asked my mom to take me into the city. I knew there was this place, the city, right over the river, where you could see, you could be on TV. So she agreed to taking me a couple years later, and she was so wonderful. And anyway, the first commercial, I started auditioning for these commercials.
Sure.
The first one was it was all food, like Skittles, Pizza Hut, and.
Do you remember anything from any of these commercials?
Yeah, well, there was a board game that I remember. It was called Perfect Match, and I remember I had to go like that, and it was Perfect Match. Wait. Hold on. Perfect Match. The incredible new boar bait.
Boar bait.
Perfect
And you got this job. The new boar bait. I'm kidding. Go ahead. And action.
Perfect Match. The incredible new board game from Parker Brothers, where your friends ask you totally personal questions.
Now, what is this that happens at the end? It will cure your twitches.
It was something that I probably did it on in the audition, and they kept on asking me to do it.
Yeah, you could do it once, and now it's probably
like
burned
something that I did, and they said, dude, and that's what I remember.
Burned into your mind.
Big curly side ponytail.
I like the twitch to the side, though. That's pretty cool. It's cute.
Awful.
I'm going to do it now on the show. Welcome to Late Night. Just to see if it helps. It might help.
Well, I can ask you totally personal questions.
I'm going to get this game. Now, we have a clip here from the movie. What do we... You're like, oh, right, I'm here to talk about a movie. No. I tend to get people off topic.
Little Black Book.
Little Black Book.
Yes.
What do people need to know about this clip? Well, tell us what's going on here.
Well, you had Josie Marin on the show.
Yes, we
did. And this film is where I discover that my character, Stacy, discovers that her boyfriend has omitted some information. She just got a job working at a reality show a la Jerry Springer-esque called The Kippy Can Show, which Kathy Bates plays Kippy Can.
Okay.
And she's sitting at home watching the format of the show so she could study it and learn it.
And this is where she learned some stuff.
Yes.
Okay,
and we'll see what.
Let's take a look at this clip from Little Black Book.
You don't feel compelled to explain further?
Just what you want to hear. Little Black Book opens tomorrow. You know, it was really delightful having you on the show.
It's an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, you're a lot of fun talking to...
being here.
Yeah, well, thank you.
And being had.
Well, there you go. Brittany Murphy. Very cool. John Show, Conan will take a break. We'll be right back.